If you don't like me, baby boy, tell me so I can move on to the next. And I can get out the way for whoever's for you. That's my whole thing. You will not hurt my feelings. Let me know what's up. You gonna piss me off if you keep the situation going. Like if you leave me on. I would rather be let go than to be let on, period. And my feelings if you tell me the truth. Because my whole thing is I'm getting older. I have children. I don't have time to waste. If you don't like me, baby boy, tell me so I can move on to the next. And I can get out the way for whoever's for you. That's my whole thing. You will not hurt my feelings. Let me know what's up. You're going to piss me off if you keep the situation going. Like if you leave me on. I would rather be let go than to be let on, period. And that's how I move nowadays. Like the the more you be upfront and honest with me, the closer I can get to who's for me. And that's my whole point of this. Ladies, I'm gonna need you to, I know it hurts sometimes. I know it don't feel good and I know we want to be wanted. But sometimes you gotta realize, and guys too, not just women, you gotta realize what somebody really is into. You gotta study a person. You gotta let a person talk. When they're talking to you, they'll tell you what they really want. A man will show you the type of woman he really wants and what he's looking for. What's his type? A woman will too. Just listen and hear a person talk. I let men talk now. I listen to what they want. I listen to the thing. Like we have a conversation and we see what we want from each other, and we see what we want out of life, and we see what we want in relationships. But I also listen to that man a little bit more closer, because I don't have time to waste, baby. If we in a restaurant, your wife may be in this restaurant. It just may not be me. Just real talk. You have to be honest with yourself. And I say my last relationship taught me that, because my last relationship was 8 years. And this is 8 years of me being with him, his girlfriend, not his wife. And I refuse, and I will be damned if I ever end up in something like that again. I was very naive and very young. I met him when I was around 22, I think. Um, and I learned a lot. I learned what I wanted and what I didn't want. And that just wasn't my person. And it's okay if that person is not your person. Just be cool with that. Like, um, what is the saying? I guess 1,000 no's is getting you closer to that one yes. Is getting you closer to your person. So you have to be cool. Everybody's not your husband. Everybody is not going to be your husband. Everybody's not going to be your wife. So you have to be okay with letting people go when it's time to let them go. Like, just let them go. You know what I'm saying? So even though certain situations come into your life, hold on. Even though certain situations come into your life, you got to take the lessons out that you need to take out of that. Would you really want to stay in something again? Like, I learned from my last relationship. I'm talking too fast. Let me slow down. You know what I'm saying? I learned from my last relationships what relationships, what I did not want and what I wanted. This last one in particular showed me that I don't want to be in a long-term relationship. So I'm not trying to be nobody's girlfriend for 10, 12 years. I'm just not doing that. The way I move, the way I move, like the things that I want out of life, it's going to require a foundation in my home. It's going to require me to have a teammate. It's going to require for me to have just foundation, stability. I don't want to be out here searching for my husband. I don't want to be out here I build a life with somebody for 5, 6 years, and then we have one argument or we have a disagreement to where we have to go our separate ways. And I gotta start all over again. I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for that shit. You shouldn't either. Period. Point blank. I don't have time. My husband is out there somewhere, and I truly believe that, your person is out there as well. But you have to know, you have to take the relationships that you've been in that didn't work out, and you have to take the lessons out of those and use it as a guide for, your dating life now. Because you're going to run into your person, but how can you get to your person if you stuck on this one person? You like him so much, you see the potential, baby. We ain't going out the potential no more. We not going out the potential. I don't have time for potential. I don't have. I say, I have all my conversations up front. We talk. I see what he want. Like I said, he see what I want, and I give a person a choice to either be with that or get gone. It's that simple, y'all. It's that simple. It is that simple. Seriously. So I say all that to say, learn how to be okay with not being the one for that person. Learn how to date and learn how to be okay with letting a person go if they don't meet your standards, or um just learn to let a person go. Like I said, everybody is not going to be your husband. Everybody you meet is not going to be your wife. That person may come into your life right before your wife or your husband come, but you have to learn a lesson from that person. You never know. That person just may be the person to link you to a future business partner. That's what that person's purpose was in your life. You got to discern. You got to know what a person's purpose is in your life. And you got to be okay with it. I know we want to be loved. I know we don't want to be rejected. I know we want to be chosen by everybody, but that's just not reality. It's not the case. And that's why I'm so thankful for all my past relationships and my last relationship, because that was my biggest lesson. I bring that up because that was my biggest lesson. That was my biggest lesson of them all. So be okay with not being chosen by that person. Your person is on the way. Just know it is. Just know he or she is. But you have to move smart. You have to move smart. I know it hurts. I know you don't want to continue to be single, but it's okay. I promise. Just chill. Just keep praying, and um just learn from your mistakes and use it towards your future. Use it towards future dates. Use it towards, just let it be a guide. But you got to be okay with letting people go. Period. Now, I love you. Continue to love, and not apologize about it. Not apologize for it. Continue to be you authentically and genuinely, and truly walk in it for real. We not falling for potential. We done with that. It's people out here dying every day. It's life to live, baby. Like, you never know when your last day, year, month, week, any of that is gonna be. So live it up, baby. We don't have time to be wasting that shit on potential. Go after that dream. I don't give a damn what it is. Go after it with everything in you. Remember, people gon' talk whether you doing good or bad, so we're not gonna worry about what people say. We're not gonna worry about people telling you, "Oh, you always single," and we never see you with anybody's body. So we don't care. We going for who is for us. We going for the right one. We going for kingdom. We going for purpose. We going for a divine. connection. We letting Most High put us together. That's what you waiting on. Next time they come to you with that, tell them that. That's what I'm waiting on. But I love you guys so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I have more coming for you. I have, like, you know, we're going to have to get a little deeper, a little heavier. But I promise you, at the end of the day, it's going to help you. So I love you again. And until next time,